back to my channel. So for today's video, I am going to be taking you through all the steps that you need to do after you have given your CUET exams. So just for a little context, I am a BA Psychology undergrad student at Delhi University and I'm studying at Lady Shri Ram College for Women. And my batch was the first batch to give CUET exams, which was last year, and I have made a series of YouTube videos that have helped so many of you, and a lot of you are asking what to do after you have given your exams, what are the things you need to keep in mind, and how you can navigate the whole admission process after you have given the exams. So here I am with the video, and I'm going to be dividing this video into 4 steps that you need to keep in mind. So we are going to be going in detail step by step. If you want to look at specific portions of the video, make sure to go to these timestamps which are written here, and if you want to check out more CUET related videos, then make sure to check out the links in the description box below, or check out the playlist that has been linked above and in the description box below. And yeah, without any further ado, let's get started. Okay, so the first step, I believe, and I have read somewhere and I'm not sure if it is out or not, but the first step is that now you have given your exam, you cannot do anything about it. If it went good or bad, don't worry about it. You need to be mindful of the next steps that are coming for you. So the first thing that you will receive is an answer sheet or a response sheet on your portal. You need to go to the NTA website or the DU website, and there you will get your response sheet along with your own answer sheet. Now what you need to do is sit down, take your pen and paper and your calculators and calculate your scores. Now the scores that you will be calculating are called the raw scores. These are not in comparison to the other candidates that have given the CUET exam. So these are the raw scores that you need to calculate. The things that you need to keep in mind is, first, make sure you are carefully calculating the negative marking that has to be done and also the positive marking. Make sure you score each of your paper at least twice or thrice to be very sure about your score. So make sure you write down your scores for each paper and tally your response sheet and your own answer sheet. Moving on to the second step. The second step is to now analyze your situation. So now you know your score. After this, you are going to get your results, and in that result you will be getting your percentile score. Now what is a percentile score? If you know what percentile rank means or percentile means, basically these scores will be in comparison to all the candidates that have given the CUET examination. Now these percentile scores or normalized scores, on the other hand, will be very lower than your raw score because they are in comparison to other people. So make sure that you do not panic a lot and keep in mind that these are percentile scores and not raw scores. The third and the most important step that will make your admission process very smooth is to analyze and introspect. Okay, so now that you have your raw scores, your percentile scores and your normalized scores, it's time for you to sit down, reflect and analyze what you're going to do now. Now that you know your scores and your ranks, you will have to sit down and accept your fate. If it is good, if it is bad, doesn't matter. You will have to analyze which college will you get from these scores and which college will you not. If your scores are really good, you can definitely target the top colleges in Delhi University. And if your scores are mediocre or if your scores are low, then you need to accordingly prepare your list. The most important step that comes here is to research about the colleges and the courses. First thing you need to do is to be very sure about the course that you want to do. If you are sure about the course that you want to do, it will be very easy for you to navigate the whole admission process. If you are not sure about the course you want to do and you're okay with the range of courses and whatever you will be getting, then that is great also. Take out a list of colleges that belong to Delhi University and other universities that are accepting CUET as their admission criteria, and sit down and make a list of preferences. So you need to make a preference list. At the end, when you get your final score, DU asks you to create a preference list on their portal. They will give you a time span of 3 to 7 days for you to do this, and according to that you will be given the colleges. first list, second list, third list, fourth list, so on and so forth. So before you begin with that process officially, you need to make a preference list, raw preference list ek bana ke rakh lo. That will be very, very helpful. So for example, I was very clear that I wanted to do psychology honors, so I took out all the colleges that offer me that course, which is psychology honors in DU, which are the 7 colleges, and then I decided which college I need to keep on top, on second, third, fourth. And all of this was analyzed according to the score that I've got. Many people make this mistake and have made this mistake in the past, is even if they're getting mediocre scores or low scores, they keep high colleges on the top. This reduces your chance to get into a good college or even get a college in DU, because in the first list you will not get your first preference according to the score that you have got, obviously. So make sure you are very mindful according to what kind of colleges you are keeping on top, and make sure you compare it with your scores, even if you will get that college according to your score. So that is really, really important. Another criteria for choosing your college or making your college preference list is what kind of a location you want. So make sure you segregate between North Campus and South Campus if you are willing to look into locations, and also if you are a person who wants to get into one college and doesn't care what course you get, but for example you want to get into SRCC, you do not care what course you get, but you want to get into that college, then again very mindfully choose the college and course combination that you're keeping at the top. Another important thing that you need to keep in mind is that when you're making preference list, make sure to add as many colleges as you can, so that you have a wide range of possibilities. For me, I added 59 colleges and courses ka combinations. I added psychology honors, history honors, and a lot of other courses that I've talked about in this video. So if you want to go check that out, you can. To make your process a bit smoother, I'm going to be telling you top colleges in DU for the 3 streams, that is humanities, commerce and science. So for humanities, this is the list that you can refer to. We have Hindu College, Miranda House, Hansraj, Gargi, St. Stephen's, LSR, Ramjas, Sri Venkateshwar, Kirodimal, Jesus and Mary, Atmaram Sanatan Dharm College. Top colleges for commerce are SRCC, LSR, then we have Hansraj College, Hindu College, Sri Venkateshwar College, Jesus and Mary College, Ramjas College, then we have Delhi College of Arts and Commerce, Sri Guru Gobind Singh College of Commerce. If you're looking for science courses, then top colleges in DU for science are St. Stephen's, Hindu, LSR, Miranda, Kirodimal College, Ramjas College, Sri Venkateshwar College. So you can go on the internet and search the heck out of colleges and courses, because this preference list indicates your admission in any of the college in Delhi University. So make sure you give that a good amount of time and research very well before you officially put your list into the DU ka portal. So basically the conclusion is that these percentile scores or raw scores are for you to take an idea what kind of college will you get into, and to mindfully create your preference list. I'm repeating this again and again because it is very important, and I've seen many people not get into DU because of this. So make sure you keep that in mind. The last step for you is to just wait. After you put in your preference list, you will have to wait for the first list to be out, for the second list to be out, for the third list to be out, and according to the preferences that you have set for yourself, after the first list you will get a notification on your portal. Make sure you will get a notification on your portal, and then you will have to check whether you have gotten into any college in the first list. If not, you will be getting a college in the second list. Even if not in the second list, you will be getting a college in the third list. So make sure you are very, very actively checking the DU ka portal, NTA ka portal, regularly checking your mails. And as I've said earlier in my CUET ka videos, make sure to join Telegram channels that give you updates, Telegram channels or even Instagram pages for that matter now, that give you updates about DU and whenever a new circular for CUET has been released. So make sure you keep an eye out for all of that so that you do not miss any deadline. Make sure you upload all the documents very, very carefully, scan them properly and upload them. And yeah, after you have gotten admission into any of the colleges that have been allotted to you, then you are not required to go to the college to take any admission or engage in any offline process. You just need to go with that online process, and on the day of your freshers you will be called to the college, and you just need to show your fees payment slip, and then you can get entry into that college and you can start your graduation there. If in case, for example, in the first list or any of the list you get a college that you do not want, you can keep that college on hold and move on to the next list. So it is up to you if you want to accept that college, reject that college, or hold that college. This whole process can become or get a little bit overwhelming or chaotic for you, but you will be able to navigate through it smoothly. Just keep all of these things in mind. Keep an eye out for all the updates that DUNTA is posting regularly. And yeah, I wish you all the best, and I hope that all of you will be able to get into the colleges that you want. And even if you do not get into the colleges that you wanted, it's not a big deal, trust me. You will have fun in your undergrad anyway, so make sure you do not get disheartened if you do not get your college in the first list or the second list. It is completely fine. When you come into college and you experience other things, you will get to know that these things do not hold a lot of worth. So make sure you do not get disheartened, don't lose your hope, and I'm sure you are going to sail through. I'm wishing you all the best. If you have any other queries, keep asking me. I will keep answering them as I always do. And thank you for watching. Make sure to like, share and subscribe. I will see you next time. Bye. And hopefully this is my last CUET video. Bye.
I'm like, oh shit, I've been